And let's get into some housewives news. So it looks like NeNe, aka Lanithia Monique Leaks, might be coming back on our TV screens sooner rather than later. Because remember how she said that door was closed? Well, it looked like the door is now about to be open. And y'all already know from seeing her doing the NBC red carpet events and all that other stuff. There's always been rumors floating around about NeNe possibly coming back to the Housewives of Atlanta and all that other stuff. Well, according to the reports, it ain't necessarily the Housewives of Atlanta she's coming back to, but she is coming back to, if you believe the story that's going around, a Housewives franchise. So, according to Reality Blurb, former Real Housewives of Atlanta star NeNe Leakes may be returning to Bravo, not for the show that made her a star. Instead, she could be one of the cast members on the Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip. Now, Andy Cohen first announced the Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip during the Ask Andy segment at BravoCon in 2025. BravoCon 2025. That was back in November, I believe, when they did it. The show will celebrate 20 years of the Housewives by featuring beloved cast members traveling to memorable locations from the franchise. It's set to premiere in 2026. Now, Page Six is reporting that NeNe is in talks to appear on the upcoming series. The news arrives after Andy confirmed at Bravo 2025 that he and NeNe had been in touch in recent months. Additionally, the former RHOA star has seemingly returned to NBC Universal's good graces as she has hosted 4E. So far, neither NeNe nor her reps have responded to the report from Page Six regarding the Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip. Some of the other cast members have already been confirmed. Specifically, Orange County star Vicki Gunvalson said she will be featured. Now, while on the December 16th episode of the Vile Files podcast, she said, I'm going to do the girls' trip like 4 days before that. So I'm going on the girls' trip January 18th through the end of January. The part of the interview came after the host asked when Real Housewives of Orange County season 20 will begin, and she said it would be mid-February. Now, naturally, there are tons of rumors regarding who else will sign on for the show. Hold on, before we get to that, I did hear some tea going around that Jacqueline Larita, remember when she used to be over on New Jersey, she might be heading over to Orange County. But the reason why that she's a little hesitant on it is because of the money. It's like they got to get the whole money thing situated before she agrees to sign on to Orange County. But if she want to go back, if she want to go over there because she's in California, I mean, who knows? That might be a good fit. But would she even want to come back to reality TV at this point? And would people even care enough to want to see? No shade, but would people want to care? Would y'all care enough to want to see Jacqueline Larita back on y'all screens? Maybe she need to come back to Jersey and see how that all works out. But y'all already got rid of the whole Manzo family. Is like y'all made it more about Teresa and them. And we're gonna get into the New Jersey casting news after this one. But let's focus on this. So yeah. So there's been a lot of rumors in regarding of who may else sign on. So in addition to Vicki Gunvalson, there have been names popping around, especially on not Mary Cosby fan page. So on Mary Cosby fan page, hold on, because I was like, should I pull it up? They said, well, Mary Cosby family, she says, so according to my sources, this is what's shaping up to be the cast of the Ultimate Girls Trip. According to my sources, Vicky, Kyle, Giselle, and Teresa are the only four who have been confirmed and signed. As previously reported by me, NeNe Kimsey and Karen Huger were asked. Mary Cosby, Meredith Marks, and Luann de Lesseps have been asked, shaping up to be a 10-person cast and an epic trip. So I'm wondering if it's going to be in a RV or something. They're going to be traveling to these places. And then they said the series is was described to me as the women will host parties in their respective cities and invite former and present cast members or others to said party. As stated before by me, okay, girl, like you so excited that you got a scoop, allegedly. It said, as stated before by me, filming is slated for late January and expected to film over the course of 2 weeks. So yeah, that's the latest tea on that. That should be relatively interesting, I guess, in my opinion, if people even care enough to want to see all these women on the the Ultimate Road Trip. I mean, look, I just hope that it's not going to be a mess like Ultimate Girls Trip. Because remember what happened with Ultimate Girls Trip? Ultimate Girls Trip was the thing that was supposed to happen until that whole incident happened with Brandy Glanville and Caroline Manzo. They said it was a whole SA situation that went down and there was lawsuits that came about and it was a mess. So hopefully y'all dot your I's, you cross your T's, and you have everything working out the way you need it to work out. Now, as far as like NeNe coming back, in a way, I think maybe the ultimate road trip idea would work for her rather than y'all having to do a whole ultimate, not even ultimate girl, like her coming back to regular Housewives. Because to be honest, I honestly feel like Housewives of Atlanta is cooked. I don't care about any of these broads on this show. We already know that um Portia is gonna make this whole bulldagger storyline her thing. Now all of a sudden she into eating clams and stuff and messing with aggressive lesbians. So okay, that's cute or whatever, but it feels like a storyline to me. But then again, this is the same one that was making comments about her and Candy in a sexual situation and made it seem like that Candy was pushing up on her. But if this was a thing that you had that was bubbling deep inside, deep down inside, like if that was something you was feeling that whole situation, then I'm glad that you finally having your Niecy Nash moment and you coming to the terms that you like eating the box. But to me, everything with Portia, or sometimes I like to call her Horsha, it feels a little contrived. It feels like it's put on. It feels like a stunt. And we already know, like when it comes to y'all over there at the Housewives, y'all be giving stunts and shows because y'all still want to maintain y'all peach and y'all still want to maintain that little coin that y'all getting over there from the Bravo people. So they also said other reports say that while the main cast will consist of only OGs, the show will feature other long-running cast members in various capacities. One name that has been mentioned who may join the show in a more limited role is Monique Samuels. Reports indicate she may join the rest of the ladies for a party. Now, MCFP said on X, Real Housewives Ultimate Girl, a road trip scoop regarding what the Neighborhood Talk said about Monique joining the show. It's not in the way that people think. According to my source, the main cast consists solely of OGs. Monique is in the process of signing regarding another aspect of the show. And I guess because it's it's like 2 decades since the Housewives, they want to probably focus on the women that have basically shaped Bravo into what it is today versus a lot of these newbies that just want to come on and have a moment. So they also went on to say, my source said that some other vets slash OGs will be flying to an iconic landmark in the Housewives universe for a party with the OG main cast, which is what I heard Monique is signing for. Hashtag RHUGT, hashtag RHIP. So it'll be interesting to see how this all works out, but I definitely want to hear from y'all. Who would you all like to see on this show? Would you like to see NeNe on the show? Would you like to see Wig on the show, aka Kim Zolciak? Would you like to see Teresa or Kyle Richards or the one that just got out of jail? Who's it for drinking over there in Potomac? Would you like to see the Vanessa Williams of the Housewives, Giselle? Would you like to see Eyes, Crazy Eyes? And I'm not talking about Ramona. I'm talking about Vicky Gunvalson. Would you like to see the Countess? Would you like to see all these other women that are gonna, Mary Cosby and all these other ones and Karen Hugo? I don't know why I couldn't think of her name, but would you like to see all these other broads on the show? So I definitely want to hear from y'all. Who would y'all like to see on the show? And if this is the way you would like to see NeNe come back, I feel like this would be a cute way for NeNe to come back without actually having to commit over there to that old show. That she can come in and out and do different things in other ways. That show, as well as I would like to see her on the next season of The Traitors, which that would be season 4, because I already heard season 3, they dropped that trailer. Season 3 look like it's going to be a mess. I'm really hoping and praying y'all get rid of Michael Rappaport first. I can't stand that old heifer. But it's like he bringing the mess on that show, so just for ratings' sake, they might keep his ass around a little longer than we need. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.